Start recording. Hi guys, this is Lavender Town's Ghost. Welcome back to Ace Attorney. Last time we left off, we found out Maya's aunt is trying to get her tried for murder.
Yippee!
Let's not have that happen, shall we?
I hate it when that happens.
Hate it when that happens. Hate it when girls die.
I hate it when girls. Oh god, jump scare. Sorry,
What?
I just
What
got
happened
jump scared
here?
by.
Did I not save when we left last time?
I just got jump scared by Mia's tits.
Wait, it didn't save when we did her memory lock.
You're stupid.
Wait. No, it definitely... Oh my god, it really didn't save!
Or you... No, you didn't save.
Well, it... Oh, you know what it was? It had the to be continued, and then the next screen I never hit save on, it just exited out there.
You stupid.
Alright, well let's speed run this and remember everything here really quick. Magatama. Alright, I think I remember most of this. Alright, speed through this really quick. You are protecting... Morgan Fay.
Morgan.
Percent. Alright. Nope. God dang it, I hit the wrong button.
It's the piece of cloth.
Yeah.
She tried to burn it.
I keep trying to switch to the evidence, but I keep hitting present by accident.
Well, stop fucking it up.
There we go.
Stop. Be nice. Sorry, my cats are going insane.
And then the costume itself is what we present.
For the key, because she tried to burn it, remember? The key was found in the burned clothing.
She needed... Eeny meeny.
Yippee.
Alright. Gotta read through all this. Fast clicking. Okay, there we go. Nothing happened, we're fine. So yeah, I think I exited out on this screen.
Because you're dumb.
Because I'm dumb. Yeah, I just saw that save and then I didn't hit yes.
You are very dumb.
There we go. Now we continue. Alright, go for it.
Nick?
Yeah?
Did you know that Von Commer's daughter is only 18? Just like me.
I can make out with her then.
Alright, so Maya is 18. I'm like, I knew she was in like the 16 to 18 age. I forgot the exact number though.
Yeah, why?
I was just thinking about how strong she is. And how beautiful. And
I want those
I mean,
arms to hold me.
I want her to whip me. She's been in Germany all this time by herself, and she's so grown up.
Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation.
And then you look at me and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. Again!
Again! But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. Say that out loud! Say that out loud!
Based
Don't
Phoenix.
think that.
Phoenix, be nice to your assistant. Good morning. Auntie, you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you.
Pearl ships us.
Pearl, stop it. Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Uh-huh? What do you mean? My mother is coming today to show her support.
Oh no!
Oh, no. Yeah, that's right, Pearly.
Oh, Maya has no idea, that's right.
Yeah. We haven't told her, hey, your aunt's trying to get you framed for murder.
Hey, Pearls.
Yes, Mr. Nick?
Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too?
Uh-huh. I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch.
Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help.
Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. Surely not this again.
He's gay! Please, can you do this for us, Pearls?
Right, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later then. I'll leave you two to your alone time.
Pearl!
Oh, no.
Thank goodness.
Nick?
This way Pearls will be able to see today's trial. Oh, that's actually kind of sweet. That's sad,
Thinking
but really
of her. I know. Well, what do you mean? What's going on? Your aunt's trying to frame me for murder.
sweet. Your aunt's trying to pay me for murder. I don't want Pearls to see it.
Oh. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Okay, I get to be German again. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix writes, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix.
I love her smug cat energy.
I know. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothing.
Jesus
Your clothes.
Christ.
God damn it, Francisca. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago.
Listen, I'm known for breaking those streaks. I am the protagonist.
We broke Edgeworth, we broke the OG Von Comras, and we're gonna fucking destroy your streak. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country.
Question. If someone has passed the bar exam in Germany, do they not have to then pass the American bar exam?
Or
I feel like those are two separate legal systems you have to qualify for.
No, it's fine. In Japanifornia, you can just come here and do
In
lawyering.
Japanifornia, you don't need to pass the bar exam, it sounds like. This legal system is fucked.
Uh-huh, that's nice, Miss Von Karma.
Get her ass.
She's like talking to a child.
Yeah.
Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Fey.
It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight.
Phoenix be like, I'm afraid of women.
I'm afraid of women. Function.
Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct? Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. Alright, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of the arrest, The defendant did indeed leave the room at one point.
What?
But, Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture?
Titties.
Jeez. Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant? I never said that wasn't the defendant. Then what is the meaning of this? All I am saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key. Can you substantiate your claim? Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand.
Oh, okay, so we're just cutting right to the chase then.
Just as I suspected, Aunt Morgan.
It did say 4-1, so I'm assuming this is not going to be very cut and dry. Poor Mia, she seems really torn by this. But we just gotta pull Morgan's lie out. And then, it's probably gonna be Morgan and then Eenie Meenie.
Witness. Name and occupation. Oh god, I'm Morgan also.
Yep.
My name is Morgan Fey, and I am a spirit medium in a manner of speaking.
Is that the first time someone has just immediately stated their name and occupation?
It might be. I'm sorry, but what do you mean in a manner of speaking? I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit-severing technique on Mystic Maya, then. Spirit-severing technique? A technique to remove a spirit from your body and send it back to the other world. That is. Yes, that is. You, be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct.
What? Excuse me? What in the world could have...
Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. What? And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Order, order, order! Miss Fey, please testify to this court what happened during that time. Your Honor, I will try my best.
Why would they let her bring her teacup into the courtroom?
They let a parrot into the room.
It's very
They got no
true.
standards here. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that.
How did she come back then? Why have you hidden this until now?
I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya.
You bitch.
You bitch! However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right. She is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony.
Alright, so let's press her on everything and then see if we have to find evidence somewhere.
Yep. Yepers.
Just now you said those two. Who were those two people you were referring to?
I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir.
Lana's not a foreigner, despite how she talks.
Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful.
Fucking rude!
Damn.
I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot.
They really said Morgan's evil and she's racist.
Yeah.
In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright.
Oh, thanks.
What did you do after that, Miss Fee?
Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind.
Yes, that is a very good point. At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another. Another what, madame? Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself.
Yes, this is a courtroom!
Bitch, we are on your trial.
I want to hear the end of that sentence, yes! There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room?
I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself. Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Fay.
This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her, and a bad one of us.
Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Fay, please continue.
During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head, and this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement?
I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie.
Well, why would you lie about something like that?
It is very painful for me to say this. However, the witness was lying to cover for the defendant.
She was covering for Maya? Yeah, we gotta... So, you were covering for the defendant?
Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she? Oh. This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there is always later.
Bitch!
Yes, very well.
Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach?
The Phoenix out here eating rocks. Now, witness, continue with what happened.
Was it really that easy for her to escape from you?
I'm ashamed to admit such a thing. However, yes.
But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily.
Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember, at that time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey.
Ah!
Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know
What
firsthand.
the fuck does that mean?
I'm old
Judge?
as shit. I'm so old.
Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called.
So, question. If we are acknowledging the fact that Maya was possessed, like that is the whole crux of this case, she is possessed, why is she the one guilty of murder?
'Cause it was her body that did it.
But, like, if someone is holding you, if someone has put a gun into your hand, is holding you, and forces you to pull the trigger, you are not guilty of murder.
Nah, you still did a murder, sorry.
But she had run away. Wouldn't you have given chase right away?
Well, yes, I would have. However,
You fainted?
I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor.
How long were you unconscious?
I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps.
And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time.
Happy witness, elaborate on that point for us.
Is that because you were unconscious?
Why, yes.
Great, well now what? So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went.
I would think that's obvious, good sir.
But you already hinted at there being something! If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all?
And as you mention it, I have to wonder myself.
It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? It means she has another witness up her sleeve, that's what. It looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness.
That's enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber.
I hope this isn't gonna come back and bite us in the butt.
Now, let's take the next logical step and ask. Where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Eek!
Be quiet, you. Now then, what did the escapee, Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person.
She went to speak with someone?
Who was it?
The prosecution calls Miss Eeny Meeny, who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
Eeny meeny.
I think you can see where this is headed.
The sky is fake, person. Literally, that's all I know her from is the sky is fake.
Witness, name and occupation.
Okay, so oh god, what was her voice was like Valley Girl kind of, right?
Yeah, it was like, okay, so my name is like, yeah, it was like that.
Okay, so my name is like Eeny Meeny. I'm like researching like parapsychology stuff at the university.
I like how she says, like, she talks like that, but she just can casually just say parapsychology.
Yeah.
What is this parapsychology?
Let's see. It's like, I guess most people call it occult stuff, which is absolutely not what parapsychology is.
Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what it means.
Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Insert she wrong. Read a damn book!
Read a damn book! Yes, sir.
Now then, Miss Mimi. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Or Maya Fey, not yet. Is that correct?
Like, I guess?
If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor?
Why is her whip orange?
Because it's fun. I don't know. Because leather can be orange.
I guess.
Like, very light leather can be, like, a very light tan, almost orange color.
Sorry, my computer got dirty. For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine, for my sake.
I thought I missed it. I thought it said for the love of God, Your Honor.
Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible. That's it!
Hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered the room, or that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
Judge, we've already established this!
We have established that people change their physical appearance. Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at the time.
Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of the witness's sister?
Yes, Mimi Miney. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is...
Witness.
Like, yeah?
In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why didn't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it.
Like, do I totally, like, really have to?
Of course.
Smug cat face!
I love Francisca so much. She's so smug.
Miss Miney, please.
My sister, like, this is what she said to me. I guess I'll be her. I think I was her before. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person.
That feel when you die?
that feel when you die. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eni? Why do I feel like it's definitely not as clear as it seems? There's something weird going on.
I wonder.
Like, it's pushing towards it being Dr. Gray. But what if it was Eni? I mean, that wouldn't make any sense for it to be Eni. But what if it wasn't Dr. Gray? Alright, let's read your lines.
She took her revenge. Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes.
There, are you satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it. I can't believe a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie?
Of course it was, Phoenix.
Mia, what do you mean?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Nice metaphor, Mia.
Your Honor, there's room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder.
Cat, what the hell are you doing over there? Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more... I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. Hold on, I'm gonna beat my cat. I'll be right back.
What is she doing?
Trying to get out the chips.
We'll be right back after these messages. The messages are, stop eating my fucking chips, you demon cat.
Have it. This fucking cat keeps going into my cabinet with all my chips in it and chewing open the bags.
You sent me a picture of him eating your bagels through the bag.
I know, I have to go buy like fucking child safety locks to put in my cabinets so this little fucker can't go in my cabinets and eat my chips.
Right, this is your line.
Alright. I think I said it before I ran off.
Okay.
Oh my god. It's fucking me.
Like, when the channeling started, I was like sleeping in the side room.
Already did this part.
Yeah,
You already said this all?
Yeah, that's right. It didn't occur to me. Okay, well. Because it got cut off in the middle. Was that because of your, sesame allergy, was it? Like, that's right. I, like, think there were sesame seeds, like... in the lunch they served that day. I had this, like, premonition that it was gonna totally be a seedy day.
Yes, indeed.
Um, I see.
Am I the only one who missed the boat here?
Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping?
Do you know the time? Like, maybe a little before 11 a.m.? Something like that, I think. 11 a.m.? Yeah, like, my stomach is totally ready for, like, food. Ah, no, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant what time is it when the someone came into your room? Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it! Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? Never mind.
Witness, about this person who entered the side room.
Are you absolutely sure? I guess? You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child.
Phenochlor.
But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer.
Well, Mr. Wright? Turn eating
The defense
something.
rests.
Well, that was a colossal waste of our time.
So I feel like she's obfuscating a lot of this, like, lightheaded, airy personality. She's using that as a deflection, I feel like.
Yeah, and also, like, wouldn't you not be like, oh, I wasn't sure if it was her or not? Your fucking dead sister comes in the room.
Yeah.
Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Mimi Miney?
You were happy in a sad way? Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again? But, like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult. But I, like, know all about the Curian channeling technique.
The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister.
Yeah, like what she said. Should I drop this line of questioning? Absolutely not. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange. Does she not have blood all over her clothing?
Yeah.
But...
Ah! Oh, that's okay.
Ah!
Don't keep badgering her.
You know the phrase, objection. Could you try using that once in a while?
Mr. Wright. This question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Is it really that important?
It's very important she was covered in blood.
Yeah.
It is very important. Although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. Blood!
Blood.
But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. In Phoenix's
Phoenix is
entire
just the blood.
career.
Come on, baby girl, use that one brain cell you got.
Alright, Mr. Wright. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that. Okay, I'm just gonna present the evidence here.
That's valid. That she was covered in blood.
That was a very well spun line, Miss Eni.
What are you blabbering about this time, Mr. Phoenix, right?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is.
Feeling my lines now, are we, Phoenix? I
Miss
love him
Miney,
here
may
so
I
much.
remind you of what you said? You said there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and? But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you'd be surprised if someone appeared before you like this.
The blood spray.
Miss Miney, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you're really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat.
Order. Miss Mindy, what is the meaning of this? Miss Mindy?
I'm thinking, don't interrupt me!
And what are you stammering about, Your Honor?
Well,
That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there.
Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though.
First of all, calm yourself, witness.
Like, I'm sorry, I, didn't mean to snap.
Now, hurry up with the testimony.
if you please.
The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's gonna be. Like, the side room was, kinda dark, you know? No, it's not. So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber.
Yes, I now see.
Not at all what he said.
What? He said, yes, I now see. Now I see. God damn it.
Again, I wish I had the time to make a compilation of all the times we fucked up the words.
I have brain problems.
And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
You think? Thanks, Gramps.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright?
No, that room is not dark.
No, bitch.
Alright, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness.
Alright, I guess I'll just press on everything. Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room.
Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court.
That's right. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Miney's?
You are such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man.
Don't call me little man.
Little
Okay.
man.
I was gonna say something else! Look, your brother doesn't call me that.
Shut up!
Can't breathe, let me out of here.
Phoenix is being bullied.
You didn't see the blood? Yeah. But she must have had the gun with her that time as well. That's, Are you gonna tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either?
Gun!
I, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, her face.
Gun, 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 gun.
gun.
Continue.
And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Miney, like at the time? Well, she was, totally flipped out, because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think, like, she knew. She, like, said she did something really bad. And, like, she said she wanted to go with me to, like, apologize to Miss Morgan. Did Mimi Spirit really say all that to you? Like, yeah. Was your sister calm by that time? Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better.
I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner the better.
Is she just implying she wants to murder us? She says with her whip at the ready. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney? Like, sure. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Something out of place? Huh? Like, when do you mean? When you... When... One sec. Alright,
Sorry, you went too fast. What is this question to?
Did you
What is
notice
this question?
anything weird? Anything strange? When you were going to the crime scene.
Was they bumped in the pearl, trying to
Yeah.
put the vase back together?
Yeah. I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course. Like, no, nothing strange. She answered rather quickly. Now what? Press harder. Think harder. I know you can remember something. I, like, totally can't. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court.
Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd in the way to the channeling chamber is all that important?
It's always important.
It's very important. There was a fucking baby trying to put a vase together.
I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this.
Phoenix, you're dumb.
Very well. Miss Miney, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony.
Like, I don't get why, but okay. So can I present Pearl here?
Yes, I think Pearl. Or the vase. But I think Pearl would work.
You say you didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. However, that is impossible. Like, what do you mean? I'd like to introduce someone to you.
A
This
baby.
is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay.
Interesting. You have a semi-intelligent look on your face. So, what about this child?
It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden.
The garden?
Yup. Which means anyone walking through the area would have had to have seen her. So,
Yuppers.
Miss Miney, what do you have to say to that? No!
Nar.
No!
As the court can see, she's a bit of an airhead. Also, she was leading her sister at the time. Do you honestly think she would have noticed a simple child playing? Preposterous.
It's not preposterous and I can prove it.
What sort of foolish?
There's no way someone walking along the winding way could not have noticed Pearl.
The vase.
This urn is my proof.
An old cracked clay pot. What is that going to prove?
Do you know why it's cracked? Oh, God. I'm yawning because I read too much last night. It's because Pearl broke it, that's why.
She broke the urn?
Ow. Why? Why do I feel like you're about to ruin my beautiful day? Sorry, Pearl,
This
we gotta
urn was broken
expose
around
ya.
the time the channeling started. Sorry, Pearl.
Gotta expose your secret.
Ah! And Pearl is the one who put it back together. While sitting right in the middle of Winding Way. But what? Miss Miney. Pearl was there in the Winding Way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I've sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar. Ah!
Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say.
The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth. About what? About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course.
The witness just testified about that.
That's right. I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? Your lies end here. Well, what do you... The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there is clearly a contradiction here.
A contradiction? Where is this contradiction?
Help me, Mia!
I think I have to ask Mia.
I don't think you do.
No, okay, but what do you think it is? Is it in the evidence, or... Alright, let's look at the evidence really quick.
I think it's with the testimony.
Yeah. Early in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police. So, like, what does that, like, have to do with anything? It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact? How? I can see that Miss Fey was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that.
Mm-hmm.
Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of Winding Way. Ah!
But look at the Commander Guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the Winding Way.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question.
Don't ask a question off a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you put it on the table, Mr. Phoenix, right? You may as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder?
Now,
Now's your chance, Phoenix.
yeah.
Yeah. I love Phoenix's little input.
Yeah.
The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eenie Meenie. Miney. I feel like every time I've said her name, I pronounce it differently.
That's fair.
So now it is time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer.
She was in the channeling chamber.
Miss Miney was here, of course.
What? But that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene?
That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the channeling chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple. Miss Eenie Meenie was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding?
In the box.
Like, right behind here, right?
Yeah. Perhaps.
Here, of course.
Your butt down.
But behind the folding screen?
Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. Hey, no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
See, you stupid jerk! Quit being so quick to put it on me, Slimeball!
Now, Miss Miney, one so young as you shouldn't be saying.
How old is she? 21, okay. Shut it, Gramps, if you know exactly how old I am.
I'm sorry.
Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. The witness will hide behind the folding screen with the help of this.
The box.
The box. Ah. Miss Miney, how you're able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. Ah! That tiny little box? No person could fit in that. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lon disproved you when she was hiding from me in it.
But that closing box was in the side room, right? Which means it had nothing to do with the murder at all.
That's right, I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Mr. Wright. Do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
Yeah, I can find something.
Does it have a bullet hole in it, right?
Yeah. And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Yeah, the box itself!
Yeah, hole.
Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid, as if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing.
What on earth?
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
That there's a hole about 8 inches off the ground.
Hole.
Hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before?
The folding screen had a hole the same height.
That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen, then into the box. I'm trying to figure out how to say that. Miss Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Ah!
Order. Oh, okay. Suzanne, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Eenie Meenie?
That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Eenie Meenie, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey.
To masquerade as Maya Fey?
She had a plan from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No! Stop!
I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, and Mr. Phoenix right, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the closing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do all that by herself.
She had an accomplice.
It really is impossible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow!
Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy.
Wait! Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct?
But you can't be serious.
Oof. Miss Miney, you had an accomplice.
Twas Morgan.
Yeah, this person! If it wasn't someone from Korean Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fae household, you wouldn't have that box to use.
Morgan Fay.
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? Ah! You shot Dr. Gray with your own two hands. Do you deny it? I love the cut to her not doing anything. Ah!
You could ask it as well.
Ah! I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other two, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime.
But that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected?
Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that's why the hole in the phone tree was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and...
Gun.
After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room.
Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey.
But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through.
Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fay chased us out.
Well, what is one supposed to say?
This is the real truth behind this murder.
Who is that laughing at a time like this?
Oh, it was her laughing. I thought it was Eenie laughing.
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still by a chance evolving?
That's a bird. What is it this time?
Miss Von Karma, surely.
Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty?
What in the world?
Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your argument is flawed in one very crucial area.
And that is?
If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble?
Huh?
To avenge her sister. Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things?
Well, that's, yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Eenie Miney want to kill Dr. Gray? What is her motive?
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say, too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. A motive? That's... I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason he wanted Dr. Gray dead is this. I mean, this. Ha! Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix Wright. Just great. Now even she's calling me by my full name. You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I want to take revenge based on nothing?
Well, what do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Senile stupid Gramps. I'm, like, going to explain, so, like, please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital.
Hospital.
If I, like, wanted revenge, then I, like, would have waited this long. And besides, like, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, like, Dr. Gray. It was, like, a total coincidence. He asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airheaded persona. However, you see, ow!
Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You fail to support your own theory. The end.
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated and she has no motive in the first place.
We're just ignoring this? Okay, we have to get Morgan's reasoning.
Yeah.
Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with them. If you don't even have any truly decisive piece of evidence to demonstrate your point.
I never say no. If you should say tisk or just make the like sound.
I always do kind of like go tisk tisk like tisk tisk. I do it weirdly.
Yeah. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place.
Nah.
What kind of sound effect
What
is
happened?
that?
I thought I had her for sure. See, like, it's just as I, like, told you. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie.
Very well, I will now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie Meenie. Your Honor, please allow the defense 1 more minute. Alright. You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix.
Mia.
Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder.
We've cross-examined a parrot. Weirder things have happened.
But you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime.
Really?
Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason as for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Vine had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you prove the reason?
Can I? Can I really do this? I gotta! I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what.
That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive. Too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended, after all.
Eek! I keep doing the eek sound effects when people get whipped.
Yep.
Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? You're supposed to be on my side. Hey!
Ivan Kama only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I don't care if you are my witness, so help me, I will throw you out of my way.
Need her. No way!
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
Hey, wait a sec here! Like, this cut her off. Yes, let's save.
Is it really true about my aunt?
I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Amy could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan.
That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt?
I think this is Francesca.
Yeah. Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Oh,
Hi, Queen.
funny.
Miss Von Karma, you're so close. You smell so nice.
You smell so nice.
Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick?
I know he fucked your brother.
Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad.
But
He did fuck your brother though, so...
he did fuck your brother.
Don't you have something better to be worrying about?
How sassy she is.
Say your own situation. Ugh. Looking down on me even though we're the same age.
Kinda hot. Are you
Kinda
done yet?
hot.
You caused me enough pain and suffering.
Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat.
But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back.
Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is.
Pointing at you.
Pointing at me.
Gay people.
This one karma points at gay people. Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you prove Miss Eeny Meeny had a motive?
Yes, I believe I can.
E.
Eeny Meeny and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. And that's the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Miney, please testify to the court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my, motive. I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past.
Past more like ass. Miss Miney, if you please.
Okay. I totally don't think it'll do any good, but...
Eto bleh.
Ego bleh.
Eto bleh.
That was, last year in May. Something really bad happened at, my sister's clinic around then. And, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. Ow, my ankle. I was, totally pooped, too, so I, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, woke up because of a jolt, and, it was a... Oh my god, sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm so tired.
I'm so tired. It was like a sea of flames around me. I, opened the door and, got away.
I think I've heard of this incident.
It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year.
Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Those were merely rumors, a totally baseless gossip. Yes. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Miney's sister.
Yeah, which means we'll have to work this from another angle. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, that was in May too. The thing with all the patients dying was, May 2nd. And, our accident was, on the 24th. Okay, just wanted to check. 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence? My sis was, totally tired, so that's why, duh. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? I heard it was because the medicines, got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney? No way. Dr. Gray, wanted to blame it on my sis.
That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Miney's fault.
Which means as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake. But, it really wasn't my sis. She was totally tired? You mean exhausted? She had to talk to the police and, was being investigated, every day. It was, a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder then that the car accident happened, huh? So then why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? What are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her.
True.
But like, I don't like have a driver's license. Bitch.
Bitch, yeah you do.
Bitch, you do.
This is news to me. I was not aware you did not have a license, Miss Miney. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, anyway. Oh, dang it. I was hoping that she would say her license. The accident happened at night, correct? Yeah, like, it was at, like, 1 a.m. or so, I think. I gotta double check on my stuff. I had, like, a paper due, like, really soon. So, like, I hadn't slept and was working, like, real hard.
So it was because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened.
And your sister? What happened to her? I didn't see her. The car was, like, totally black, and there was, like, a ton of smoke. I, like, totally had, like, no clue what was going on. Please tell us about your escape in more detail. I like, kept wanting to forget that time. Whoop! Didn't realize I could skip through it.
Nope. Good job. Well, it's alright. No need to push yourself.
I think I, like, gave an interview after the accident. Like, that would probably be the most accurate, you know? If it's that article, then I've already got it. What did she say in that article? Oh, here's her license part. Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. My legs.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney?
That's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What, are you talking about that perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how did you know he was Ow!
No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license?
Like, last November. What? November?
The accident happened last May. That's half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix, right?
What the heck? What in the...
That's right. No, hold on. That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license.
Ow!
Fry and my whip will accommodate. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm, like, glad you get it, but... Like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sis would've, like, let me drive. Huh. Ow! Oh, she slapped me.
You don't just stand there humming to yourself.
Not you too, Mia. With the whip and the pain and the ow.
Miss Miney, why do you think you would have not been allowed to drive anyway?
That's because...
I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please.
Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry, didn't mean to be mean. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too.
I see. A bright red car for
That's
sports.
not what a sports car means.
Now, the defense may question the witness.
I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... how would she afford that? It was a new car? Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK.
The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials?
Judge! And it was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor,
Yes?
please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony.
I mean, you mean the part about it being a special import car?
Yes.
Ugh, well, if you
God
like
dang it.
cars that much... Oh, stop it.
To be honest, I don't know what the point is either.
Miss Miney, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure,
What
whatever.
button are you hitting that accidentally skips it?
Right click instead of left click.
Ah, well then just keep your finger off button.
Yeah, I'm not. I yelled, hold it, pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars.
Just for the heck of it.
So, yes, what am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Like, huh? They're expensive, and their driver's seat is opposite to other cars here in the States. It would seem there's no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? What do you know? That sleep, that Parthian, that wild wave starts, it's with the overall being a male character, the cold breeze of the AC. Forgive me. Personality really changed at the drop of a hat.
It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix?
Wait! 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 Her face was burned in the crash! This is Mimi! This is Mimi! Ini died! Ini is the one who died! Mimi is the one who lived and took her sister's place? Holy shit! God, I was thinking something like that when they mentioned her face was burned. But like, oh my god, that makes so much sense!
Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case.
Was your sister good at driving? She was, like, totally awesome. She, like, said she was going to be the, like, racing queen of the nursing world. Somehow I think she bumped my question off track again. And that was when the accident occurred, correct? Like, yeah, I, like, immediately reached for the passenger side door. And fled, like, in a daze.
Sounds like you had a terrifying time. There's something very big here. It's going to be hard to break apart such a natural-sounding testimony. We have to attack it, and by doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to.
Do you really think so?
Believe, there is a path, I know it.
Mia almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. Alright, we'll just start pressing the beginning again, and then we'll see. So what do you mean by really close?
I can help you out if you don't know where to go.
After this one, yeah. Like, I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called. Permit? Wow, the big-name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is.
He doesn't have one.
Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Ah!
Ignorance is to be whipped.
What is with her? All she's said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense. So, like, may I continue? Alright, what is it?
I think go to the next one. I mean, you can try doing stuff if you want to.
I mean, this is the one thing I haven't pressed on, and then I'll see what...
Alright.
She valued car? How much would you say she valued her car? Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain. And, like, she would notice if someone, like, touched the car door with dirty hands. In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Why did she take such a special... Why did she take such... Blah, 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 words. Why did she take such special care of the car? How could you say that? It was a brand spanking new car. New car. Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? I would think that car is getting dirty is just another fact of life, but... I guess people who really love cars think otherwise.
Phoenix, try asking something more significant, alright? Well, Miss Miney, what kind of car was it?
Alright, so let me see what I have. So we pushed her on that. God, how do I have anything to prove? Alright, what is it? You said you knew what it is? Because I have nothing.
It's, yeah, I think for this, present the second part of the news article, Amy's testimony, because you can go to read it. She said, "I opened the right door."
Gotcha.
But since it's an English car,
yep.
The driver, that means
she was the driver.
Amy, quote unquote, on the stand right now would have been in the driver's seat.
Gotcha. Miss Miney, do you remember this article? Huh? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat? The left or the right?
Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's is on the left side.
That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car.
Opposite?
The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side.
Ah! Well, what do you mean by this?
Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Ah!
Order! Order in the court! Order! Order! Whack! Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again.
Whoop. I have to keep readjusting my face cam. I keep drifting away.
Enid said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney.
That is what Eni said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions.
Phoenix. It looks like you finally found the real root of this murder.
If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the quarter question. Eni or Mimi? Who was really driving that night? It was Mimi.
It was Mimi.
The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive.
But you just said a witness, Miss Eeny Meeny, was the one in the driver's seat.
Which leads us to the next question. Whoop.
Who is the bitch on the stand? The next question.
Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now?
What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is...
I just realized something. In all of Eni's pictures, her eyes are always closed.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what her name really is. Wow, they really don't want you to mess this one up. This witness' real name... My lawyer's badge.
My attorney's badge. Yeah, you can see when she opens in her sprite where she's angry right now. She has the exact same eye shape that Mimi has.
Mimi Miney, that is your real name.
Of all the foolish dribble, then how do you explain her appearance?
This witness had severe facial burns and she was admitted to the hospital. So the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture.
Facial reconstruction surgery?
This is the picture she gave her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister.
But Miss Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident.
That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case.
Then the body they found at the crash site.
That was the body of the real Eeny Meeny. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eeny Meeny. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Eeny. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. Wow, stupid notifications.
Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray.
Oh, what do you mean?
What is the meaning of this nonsense?
Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Miney was still, in fact, alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs.
And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray, is that what you're saying?
Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed.
Well, Miss Ake, why did you say my name just now?
Looks like I've been unmasked.
Witness?
That's right, I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister?
I think I understand why. Mimi Mommy wanted her old stuff to disappear because of this.
All those people that died. That's...
Hey, random question.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like this is very related to whatever happened to Edgeworth? Faking your death to avoid what happened in your past?
It's fine, don't worry about it. That's about the malpractice incident.
Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister.
And that the timing couldn't have been worse.
14 patients dying in that incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister.
Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo-jumbo. Mumbo-jumbo? Becoming Innie has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all.
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as... why did Miss Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear.
The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fey.
This is preposterous. I'm perfect. Me, Franziska von Karma.
I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? Mean to her. It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is.
I'm mean to her.
Yeah, ow! Ah! Ow! 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 Why is no one stopping?
And one more for good measure.
He's dead.
Phoenix dies.
Oh, no one stopped that.
Phoenix, hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix! This court is a fraud, a sham. Now then. It looks like it'll be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. So I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict.
Hot. Milky.
Milky! Well, Phoenix is fucking dead on the floor.
Phoenix isn't even there.
He's not there. Sorry, only women allowed in this courtroom now.
And the judge.
That is all. Court is adjourned. Hello, Phoenix. Congratulations, Maya.
Oh, it's just you talking to yourself now.
Sis!
Face and boobs.
In the titties. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. Not this time.
Not this time.
It was all just a dream.
So one of these days, Maya is going to kill someone, and she will be
Maya's
justified.
Maya's going to kill a man, and it will be completely justified. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? I was inside that clothing box, right? That box.
Oh, was it Mia's clothes?
That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago.
Aw.
That's right.
Huh, there is still one thing I don't quite get.
What's that?
What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot.
I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder.
She had it planned down to the
She had-
smallest detail, huh?
Nick!
Congrats, Maya.
Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out of another jam.
Well, you know.
But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again.
Don't worry, Maya, it won't. It definitely won't.
You will never get convicted of murder ever again, don't worry, Maya.
Accused. She was not convicted, she was accused.
Oh, right. I'll be fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me.
Aw.
First my sister, and now my aunt. Hey Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick.
Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be?
Nick, please, I need an answer.
The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was...
It's Pearl.
It's Pearl?
Yeah.
There she is.
Pearly?
4 years from now, a new master will be born into Kurain Village. And that person will be you, Maya.
And?
But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear, and what would happen then?
The Branch family, my aunt.
No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's.
Ah!
Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls would become the next master.
Yeah, I can see that.
Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so. Aw. Poor Maya.
Poor Maya. She can never have anything nice.
Oh, date and time unknown. Okay, so we're probably time traveling.
Date and time unknown.
Oh.
Oh, this is Morgan.
Hello, Phoenix Wright in the chat. As you can see, 2 weeks ago we had Francisca von Karma here. Now we have Phoenix Wright. I'm assuming this is Maya face or Morgan.
Yeah,
so you can
it's
see that.
yeah. My precious Pearl.
One sec, my face cam just exploded. Please. Nope. Where? Come on, tracking. Face tracking, come on. There we go. My body is shaking, I don't know why.
You are the only one suitable to be the master of Crane, dear child.
I am real trust. Real Phoenix, right?
I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder. And cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor.
One sec, I need to restart the face cam, because it is... It's messing up. 2 seconds. There we go, okay.
It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl.
Hear me out on Miles Edgeworth, absolutely.
Uh-huh.
No, like, you need to have the chat open so you can see when people are talking. Listen, you've missed the constant references we've been making of Edgeworth being Phoenix's husband.
That Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. The chance will present itself.
He's built funny, but I still love him. We all love him. We all love Edgeworth.
He's built different. He's built incorrect.
Hey, we did it!
I don't think you heard that.
He's built him.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the best case ever. It's the best Phoenix Wright case in any game.
Alright, I was about to say, do we want to
start about Big Top, baby!
Why is his chest so big, though? I don't know. Oh no, this is the clown one!
The clown!
Okay, so I was gonna ask if we wanted to end early, but we still have like 2 hours left, so you want to start this one now?
Sure.
His chest is
You are
bigger
not-
than me as...
You are not a clown, you are the entire circus.
Alright, let's do this one. I know nothing about this.
This case is certainly something.
It's certainly something, alright.
It certainly do be something.
I'll be random clown. Ladies and gentlemen,
right.
boys and girls, prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight! Oh boy, love those, very compressed cheering noises.
It's great.
Who's this man? I love him! The world's greatest magician, the one, the only, Maximilian Galactica! Is this the case that Trucy comes from? I don't know. I know of Trucy.
No, she's in the game with Apollo.
That's what I thought. I'm like, I know she's Apollo's age. God, that is so, like, crunchy.
I know the audio.
Yeah. Very big circus.
Very big circus. We go to the circus.
Pearly!
Oh, that was like being in a dream. I haven't even caught my breath yet.
That was amazing, wasn't it, Pearly?
I love the background faces, oh my god!
Random background characters.
It was great. There was a dancing bear, and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, and an elephant that rode a giant
Oh,
ball.
this is before they banned animals in circuses.
Not to mention that guy who flew through the air.
He looks like a JoJo character!
He does. Yeah, Max Galactica. He was absolutely fabulous.
Huh? What? Max?
Max Galactica, the world's greatest magician.
A magician?
That's right, Pearl doesn't know anything about the outside world.
No, a magician.
Mr. Nick?
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits?
I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. You don't know about magic, do you, Pearls?
I'm sorry.
I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident in Crane Village. And it was during that trying time that I met Pearls.
Baby.
Baby. She's my daughter now. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and is returning to her normal self.
It's time to go. You're right, we can't miss the last train.
Pearls, you remembered the train!
Of course I did.
She's so cute!
I love Pearl. She's just a little guy.
But I really don't understand what everybody means by express train. Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by to help clean the office. It's gotta be spotless for the new year.
Don't worry about it, really. So it's been over a year now without Edgeworth, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to visit Mr. Nick on New Year's?
Maybe.
I am glad you'll get to spend your New Year's with your special someone.
Pearl!
Pearl. Pearly, look, it's time to go.
Happy New Year, Mr. Nick.
Happy New Year. I really hope it will turn out that way. It won't. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas.
After Christmas means it wasn't Christmas.
Well, today wraps it up for this year. I hope I can finish cleaning this place up in one day.
Do, 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 do. Do.
Hello, this is Right and Co.
Nick, it's terrible.
Ah, Maya, perfect timing. Why is that your intro? Things are terrible here, too.
Huh?
The office is a terrible mess, and I have to clean it up.
What are you talking about?
My dirty office? What are you talking about?
Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV.
The TV? You be random newscaster.
I feel like whenever Maya says turn on the TV, it's nothing good.
No, it's not.
I think last time it was Edgeworth got accused of murder.
Yes.
Now let's check in at the scene.
Huh? What happened?
Thank you. We're here at the Very Big Circus. The Very Big Circus has become the center of a sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers.
The Very Big Circus.
That's the circus we went to, right?
They're saying that there was a murder.
Yeah, they arrested him too.
Arrested who?
Max. They arrested Max Galactica.
He is a
killed
JoJo
him.
character!
He killed a man with magic.
Maximilian Galactica, a popular magician who flies through the sky at will. Maya said she was a huge fan of Max. That is a JoJo pose.
My
I've
man out
ever
here
seen-
JoJo posing.
Also, like, hello, sir. Hello, sir.
His titties are out. Put that away.
All right, Nick, I'll see you in 2 hours at the detention center.
Huh? What?
See you there. You still got plenty of time to clean up your office later.
What? Alright, well, let's go to the detention center.
What are they talking about? Why did they arrest Max?
You're asking the wrong man on that one, Maya. Maybe he uses magical skills to deal death with sleight of hand.
Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing.
Fabulous.
I'll be-
No, I was
Are you gonna be
Maximilian.
Max?
Yeah, I was gonna be Max. Fabulous! What the young lady just said was absolutely fabulous! What a clever girl! Such a fabulous understanding of events! What's with all this fabulous talk? Welcome to the visitor's room!
It's Max! Nick, look, it's the real Maximilian Galactica!
Alright, sweetie, pick a card, any card. They let him keep his cards in prison.
What's he gonna do? Magic his way out?
I don't know.
He called me sweetie, swoon. Nick!
Time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card, any card.
This one.
I thought you would pick that one, sweetie. The Ace of Hearts.
He got it, Nick, look, he got it!
What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valued possessions. One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts.
This man has infinite cards. He just keeps tossing at the fucking green.
Gambit.
Max, swoon.
Well, time to make this an absolutely fabulous time.
So you should let Nick pick a card.
Yeah, I don't want to steal one of his hearts. And you are? Oh, how silly of me. You must be Sweetie's driver. Her driver? Whatever. Hurry up and pick a card. Any card. I want this one. So, Sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to visit me, didn't you?
Yes, I'm your biggest fan.
Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much. Hey, what about my card? Think of it as a souvenir.
Phoenix is like, I don't want this.
Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling?
I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch. Sweetie, drop Porcupine Head over there. Charm me with your attention, okay?
Oh, yes.
Absolutely fabulous! Absolutely cringe-inducing! Oh my god, Phoenix!
Max, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Fabulous! I think we should get to know each other better, too. Why don't you come sit next to me?
There's a big piece of security glass between us.
Oh, sweet Jeebus, what in the world? If only I could use magic, then I could make this wall disappear. Also, how are we picking cards?
There's a little, like,
Slot.
slot underneath the
Who's
thing.
this guy talking about? Anyways, lately you've become awfully famous, haven't you, Max? That's Maximilian to you, Porcupine Head. Get it straight, because I'm definitely not. Jeez, people nowadays, they get their panties all in a bunch over nothing. Anyway,
Phoenix said this woke nonsense.
Anyway, Maximilian, you won a very prestigious award recently, did you not? I did indeed. It was fabulous. I won the Magician's Grand Prix held by the Association of International Magicians. It's an award that recognizes that I am the most fabuloso of fabulous world magicians. There's a trophy and a bust. It was it was an amazing day.
Wow, that's incredible.
Isn't it? I'm certifiably the greatest magician in the world. I'm going to guess he didn't win a trophy for most modest magician.
You are signed to an exclusive contract with a very big circus, correct?
That's the long and short of it. You sure do your research, sweetie. I'm impressed. You just can't watch a magician on TV, you know? I'm debating whether to change his personality from flamboyant gay to Pei Ming.
Listen, he's kind of a mix of both.
He's kind of both. Magic is so fabulous, you have to see it with your own eyes, sweetie.
You're right, you're so right.
However, the circus, it's a dinosaur, a thing of the past. Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, that's me, God. That's why I signed the contract. That's why you signed the contract? Thanks to me, the Very Big Circus is fabulously popular. People come out in droves to catch a glimpse of the but God words. People come out in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I revived the dinosaur that is the circus. But to me, it was just another magic trick. Isn't it just wonderful, sweetie?
Yes.
I made all the old crusty circus performers obsolete.
But I kinda like the circus performances.
Maya looks a bit down. Yeah, why
Never
are you
never meet your heroes, Maya.
I know. Tell me what happened at the very big circus. Last night, the ringmaster was murdered.
The ringmaster? You mean Russell Berry?
Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped over on the ground. Even though it was the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. The police questioned me at length. Questioned you about what? About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening in his room.
So then why were you arrested?
Arrested? Don't make it anthill into a mountain, sweetie. They just wanted to consult with me on matters, that's all.
Nick, I don't think Max understands how serious this is.
She's right. I think I should shock him back to reality. Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster? Uh-huh. What did you talk about? Things that aren't for your ears. Maya, would you please ask him?
What did you talk about with the ringmaster, Max?
It was nothing. Small talk, really. We were just having a chat about my salary.
Salary? I don't get one of those.
I'm the one bringing in the crowds. I think that I should be compensated as such. You agree, don't you?
Yes.
That's all you talked about? Of course, it was a fabulous chat. Oh, that's right, we still have the Megatama. Just fabulous. I mean, Arg, now he's got me saying it.
What's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape.
Alright, well, we clearly don't have anything right now. We will come back to you. Oh, wait. Oh, do I have to do it now? Alright, then.
I mean, you can probably press him about stuff and see, like, what you need
Yeah.
to learn.
Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such. Exactly, we reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth? The whole truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary? I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? No, I do not.
I have my attorney's badge.
Attorney's badge. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Alright, so I have nothing to present him with or talk to him with, so I gotta go back to the law offices. There's nothing to do here.
Charlie, my beloved.
Why can I not go to the circus?
I don't know, maybe do better.
Well, okay, wait, what am I supposed to do?
You did you not read what you gotta scare Max into realizing that he's actually like arrested for murder.
There's nothing I can talk to him about!
Show your attorney's badge!
Oh god! I forget that the attorney's badge is...
When I said show him your attorney's badge, I wasn't meaning it as a joke for once.
Listen, the meme is always show him your attorney's badge because it does nothing.
It does something a lot of the times.
What is that badge? Is it used in a disappearing act? I'm not a magician, Max. I'm an attorney. An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me?
He isn't wasting his time, Max. You're...
Okay, relax, sweetie. You're just a little over-anxious, I think. Anyways, I've been curious about something for a while now.
What's that?
Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie?
Because you've been arrested for murder.
Oh, don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me. I'm rich.
I'm rich and gay.
Why is that? Auntie, because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Galactica. I'm famous. I can't be arrested for murder. So, I'm the very big star of the very big circus. And that means I'm rich. There you go. I'm paid fabulous sums. Which means what?
Max.
Quit joking around. You've got to be pulling my magic wand. Don't say that.
Hey.
The police aren't really serious about all this, are they? They don't arrest people as a joke.
Look at Max. He's crushed.
Well, he needed to wake up and smell the coffee. This is serious business. Yes? Sir, you're a lawyer, right? Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm an attorney. Please, help me. I didn't kill nobody.
Didn't kill nobody?
I may be more spoiled than a hog in a hamburger mud pit. But a killer? That's insane. I could never.
Max?
I swear. I just wanted to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm. Okay. Okay, I'll take your case. Really? Really? Thank you much. Y'all sure are nice folks. Okay, I gotta change his voice now.
He's got the whole southern accent that Lana has.
Oh,
I think in the Japanese he has like the Kansai dialect, which is like the
rural accent.
Yeah.
Accent. All I know is that Gin Ichimaru has that same accent. Yes.
What's your real name?
It's Billy Bob Jones. The most southern name possible. What's the matter, Maya?
He's really just a country bumpkin.
Oh, he's back put together now. I must apologize for not being my absolutely fabulous self just now, sweetie.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Attorney. Yes? A few minutes ago, you took one of my cards, didn't you? Now that he mentions it, I did take a card. It was the Ten of Hearts, right? Well, I got it right, again! What can I say? You, too, you've stolen some of my most valued possessions. 10 of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. You sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you? My heart belongs to one man, and he's been missing for over a year.
And he's dead.
He's dead. I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie. He didn't just call me sweetie, did he?
Alright, let's make this an absolutely fabulous case. Come on, Nick. Phoenix is, in this moment, Phoenix is like, yes, I'm gay. Yes, I'm homophobic. Yes, we exist.
There we go. Now we can go to the circus.
Oh, excuse me. Phoenix is bi. I cannot
He's
forgive him.
canonically bi. He canonically has had relationships with a woman.
Yes. We're here again.
Yep, but this time we are here for work. It hasn't been that long since the crime, so the police are still on the scene.
Where's the boy?
Where's the boy?
Is it police? Where's the only officer that matters? Show me the boy.
Let's find someone who might know something about what happened.
The only good cop.
Show me the boy. Show me the boy.
Sounds like a plan.
A giant ass cutout of Maximilian Galactica. No cones. I want snow cones.
Grab your own snow cone.
Yay!
Ugh, gross.
Yes.
Do, 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 do.
But what's the background music? It's so
I
silent.
know.
It's just birds.
Maya's like, I'll just steal it.
I'll just steal it. Alright, can we move now?
Yes, I love the ongoing joke that Maya is just a kleptomaniac.
I know.
Just steals. I wanna steal.
I want to steal. The circus stage sure doesn't look this small from out in the audience.
Wow, this is where they all perform, isn't it? Nick, do some somersaults.
I'm not doing any somersaults.
Why not? You look like you'd be great at it.
I would die. Why do I look like I'd be great at somersaults?
You're so lanky.
I'm assuming this is a lion.
An animal of some sort.
Huh? Nick?
It wasn't me. Real and photorealistic tiger.
What a realistic tiger! Tiger? Why is it yellow?
He's coming this way. Ah! Nick and Phoenix is
And
dead.
Phoenix
He
dies.
got mauled by a tiger.
Oh, Nick, you're too young to die.
I
Nick,
thought I said you're too dumb to die.
you're too dumb to die. You're too...
You can be this
I'll be new person.
Yeah.
Stay, heal.
Ah. I'm still here. I'm not dead yet.
Nick, are you okay? Scared you, didn't I? Regent is such a cute tiger, isn't he? What's the matter? You two sure are quiet. Don't what's the matter, me? Nick, he almost died there. Huh. He wasn't going anywhere close to, he wasn't anywhere close to getting hurt, let alone dying. This little tiger hardly ever bites people.
Hardly ever. Still isn't good.
Hardly ever bites people. And besides, people normally never get to play with a wild tiger, right? So if you think about it, you're actually really lucky.
Huh?
You agree, don't you?
I guess.
Well, what do you mean you guess? Why are you agreeing with her? Woohoo, your costume! Eh? It's cute, I want to try it on. Costume? You mean my clothes? You don't mind letting me try it on, right? I guess not? Really? You're the best!
Who is this bitch? Wow, the tables turned quickly on that one. So much for the tiger thing.
Yeah, there's just a tiger just chilling out and about right now.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of the Very Big Circus.
Regina George.
My name's Maya Faye. I'm a spirit medium.
Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. When you put us up next to an animal tamer, I bet we really look odd.
Nice to meet ya.
Likewise.
Hey, Regina, what do you know about what happened last night? You mean the murder?
Uh-huh.
My dad was murdered.
I'm sorry, my dad was murdered. Jojo Sparkles.
My dad was murdered!
Said with a smile and sparkles. Gee, I wonder who the murderer is. Oh, I see. Wait, what did she just say?
So, the ringmaster was your... Yep, the ringmaster was my dad. I'm so sorry about what happened to him. Why do you say that you're sorry? Uh-huh. Anyways, everyone here was practicing last night.
Even your dad?
Yes, everyone was here. We finished up around 10 p.m. After that, everyone went off on their own. I was the only one who stayed around here. Oh, why did you do that? I was playing with Regent.
Regent, so she was with that beast.
That's a beast.
That's when the police showed up. When they took me to check things out, Dad was dead.
For someone whose father was just murdered, she seems awfully perky. I wish she would tell us more about her dad.
That's incredible that you're an animal tamer. If you say so. It has to be really scary. Scary? Why? Huh? Regent isn't scary. He's cute. Ever since Leon died, Regent has been my best friend.
Leon?
Yes, Leon the lion.
Leon the lion. Or probably Leon. Regent and Regina. Interesting name choices.
Leon, he died?
Probably Leon, actually, with the...
Yes, actually he was killed. My dad killed him.
What?! What?!
Why did he do that? I'm not sure why he did it.
It's tough not to get charmed when she looks at you with those innocent eyes.
What do you
We're
mean by
not
that,
gonna
Phoenix?
address that?!
Hey, Phoenix. Hey, Phoenix, can you press her on the fucking, her everything, please?
What? Hello? What is with this everything?
Can we present her our attorney's badge?
Like, we have... Okay, I'm guessing we... What?
You are baffled.
I'm
You are
already baffled.
flabbergasted.
Alright, well, let's
Listen,
go back to...
it's truly one of the cases of all time.
This seems to be a dorm where all the performers in the circus stay. We're just not addressing everything that just happened.
It's fun.
Really? So we might run into that stoogey clown here, right? He's so kooky.
Ah, it's you two!
The boy!
The boy!
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
How's it you guys always seem to know where I'm working a crime scene, pal?
Because you're always working, Detective.
Well, I'd rather not be always working, but with crime, you don't make your own hours.
And they
Fancy
keep
at the
cutting my
circus anyway. They keep cutting my salary.
cutting my salary.
I want to see the lion tamer in the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show is always the same. Dead body, stage left.
Nick, he complained.
That's a rarity. Let's get back to business now, okay?
Come true.
Do you know who'll be the prosecutor in court tomorrow? Of course, it'll be Miss Von Karma. She isn't gonna hit me with her whip again, is she? What do you have to worry about? You only have to see her in court. When she shows up at the precinct, the sound of that whip never ends, pal.
Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure Miss Von Karma's really interesting and all, but there's someone else I'd rather talk about.
Like who? Yeah,
Like Mr.
Edward!
Edgeworth, of course. The boy. You know, Nick's true rival, Miles Edgeworth.
Yeah, rival should be said with, like, a heavy emphasis.
I did air quotes, you couldn't see
Yeah.
it, but...
What in the world happened after I went back home?
Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't heard what happened to him?
Nick won't tell me.
Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore.
He's not around? Nick, what does he mean Mr. Edgeworth isn't around?
Exactly what he said. He's not around. Edgeworth is gone. Don't say his name again, okay? Brings back bad memories of my boyfriend.
Nick?
The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he?
That's Gumshoe.
Oh god. Yep, last night around 10 p.m. He died outside in the cold. A pretty sad way to go out if you ask me, pal.
It was rather cold.
This is the scene of the crime, pal. The body was found right over there. Right about where you are standing now. Oh yeah, that's not contaminating a crime scene at all.
Yeah.
Surprised you didn't I?
Ow, my knee.
Sorry, I heard a cat doing something. I had something inside my knee. It's the tail.
Ow. I'm not laughing.
Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim? He was killed by a blow to the noggin, pal.
Yeep.
It's pretty clear cut as far as murders go. He was discovered quickly. But? There's just one thing that doesn't quite fit.
There always seems to be something that doesn't quite... Shut up, Maya.
Maya.
There always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit.
This is very fun to say after reading Scum Villain.
I was about to say that.
Oh, God.
Move on.
Oh, now we get music. What was this one thing that didn't quite fit? The thing you mentioned earlier. Footprints, pal. Footprints. Yeah.
I got cats. Please.
Footprints?
Look at this picture of the crime scene.
Why is he fucking that box?
What's this? This wooden box under the body. No clue, pal. Some forensic experts took it back and are examining it now.
And what's so mysterious about the footprints?
Whoa, calm down now. Take a good look at the footprints in this picture. The victim's footprints are on the scene. That's right, pal. The problem is...
The killer's footprints aren't there.
I'm guessing he's poisoned then? Bingo.
No, it was a blow to the back of the head,
Oh, yeah.
so...
Where did the killer come from? And where'd the killer come from? Where'd the killer run off to?
Where did he come from? Where'd he go? Where'd he come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Auntie, there's no way the killer committed this crime while flying. A flying culprit? That's when something just clicked in my head.
There's no way. Flying's impossible.
That's right. Flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible. What's with the whole laugh, pal? I meant nothing by it, pal. Better stated, it means I don't want to talk about it. If I can get some info about Max out of him. I don't know what to present you with.
Maybe present his profile?
Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot we can do that.
Oh my god, Angelo.
Oh, that's how Russell Berry looks. It looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tent. You know what they say, bad attitude follows you everywhere. He's a bit arrogant, but he didn't seem that bad.
But just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make them a criminal.
After this, I'm probably gonna stop. I don't know either if we want to end stream or just take a break because I need to eat food.
That's fine. After we finish up this little section of investigation.
Yeah. It's not just his attitude. I've got proof, pal.
Huh?
He left something at the scene of the crime. One of his magician's trademarks. An incredibly well-made silk hat.
Well, it does have very classy, decorative elements.
Silk hat. Fabulous.
A symbol of Max's fabulousness.
Max uses a cloak, silk hat, and white roses as his signature symbols. Pretty mundane, aren't they?
Who cares if they're mundane? At least they're easy to understand.
I must have hit a nerve. That's what he said. Who said? The eyewitness.
Eh?
Tell us about the eyewitness. So about the eyewitness. Oh, you know I'm not gonna tell you about that. That's the prosecution's trump card. Oh well. Oh, I just remembered. What? I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering that lodging house.
Why is that?
No reason, just something I remembered to tell you.
It must be because that's where the eyewitness is.
Let's check it out. Don't you dare, pal. Alright,
We gotta distract Gumshoe.
Yeah. This year I finally want an air conditioner. Oh my god, poor Gumshoe.
What? You don't have an air conditioner? Did you ride your Triceratops to work too?
Mean to him.
Old
What
man.
do you mean you won an air conditioner? You didn't buy it?
Poor Gumshoe.
Poor Gumshoe. Can't afford one of those things. I got lucky and won as a door prize at the annual police Christmas party.
They really pay you peanuts, don't they?
Peanuts? I don't even get paid enough for peanut butter, let alone peanuts. Poor Gumshoe.
Poor Gumshoe.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here because I do really need to go grab food.
Alright.
Alright, let's make sure we save.
Yeah.
Oh. I saved in the wrong slot. 1 second.
Oh, that's fine.
There we go. Alright, we're gonna end the episode here. Next time, it's a little short, but that's fine because I don't need to upload another 5-hour video onto YouTube. We'll pick up here next time. Bye!
Ooh.